I don't want to burn bridges because I love this brand, but there's a specific brand who have fucked me over, and I've never ever been more upset. The brand's called Cartier.
What have they done now?
It's not what they've done now, it's what's come to light. That what they did to me in the shadows has come to light, and now I want everyone to see them for what they are.
I'm locked in. I'm intrigued.
Right. So, story time. Obviously, this watch right here is my prized possession. I own your big head, I own you. Even when you're dead, I own you. This is my prized possession. It's the only expensive thing I've ever bought myself. And I love it to pieces, right? About 2 months after we got these watches, mine broke. And I left it broke for months and months and months. Didn't do anything about it. I was livid about it. I was like, whatever. Even though I knew it was under warranty, because I'm just too lazy to bring it back. Then one day, I was like, fuck it. I want to bring it back. So I sent it to them. All right, I went to the shop, gave it to them. And they said, oh, it's going to be ready in... The guy at the shop was like, cool, it's brand new watch. It's mint, whatever. It's going to be like, I'm going to put it on express or whatever, priority. Okay. It's going to be back with you in about 6 weeks. I was like, damn, that's a long time. But fuck it, do what you need to do. He's like, oh, it's going to have to go to Switzerland, blah, 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 blah. I was like, all right, bro, 6 weeks. Cool. 6 weeks came and went. It might as well have been 6 hours. Because when I bailed them, I was like, cool, it's been 6 weeks. What's the update on the watch? They were like, oh, brother.
Sit down.
Yeah, they said, I hope you're sitting down. The problem that you have is so much worse than we thought it was going to be. It's going to be more like 6 months. I said, Jesus Christ. And then I thought, how long does it even take to build a watch from scratch? Surely not even 6 months.
Yeah.
So what could possibly be wrong with it that's so bad that it's going to take 6 months to fix? But I thought, you know what? These men are the professionals. Let me not tell them how to do their job in it. Months and months and months, Fuhad listened to me complain time and time again. Every time I saw him wearing a watch, I was pissed off. And then they emailed me being like, oh, it's going to be towards the end of the 6 months, they emailed me again, so it's going to be another couple of months. All in all, it was gone for 9 months. And I was like, Jesus Christ, this has just been hell. And then I remember thinking, if anything ever happens to it again, I'm just going to have it broke. And that's just going to be the end of it. So they emailed me towards the end of the 9-month period. They emailed me saying, cool, it's going to be with you in about 4 weeks. Just to give you a final update, your watch is with the watchmaker. It's going to be within about 4 weeks. I was like, at least it's the final stretch. 2 days later, the shop emailed me in Old Bond Street and said, your watch is ready for collection. 2 days after these man said it's going to be like 4 weeks. So I was like, I don't make no sense, but I'm not complaining. If it's ready, it's ready. So I pulled up, they gave me the watch, gang, cool. It's fresh again, blah. I was going to ask, what was wrong with it for it to say that? And I thought, I actually can't be bothered.
Yeah.
Because I know these men are going to try and go above and beyond to actually tell me all the details. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
As long as it's back, I don't care. So I get my watch back. 2 weeks go by, broke. It's not telling the time anymore. I kept it to myself because I couldn't speak it out loud. I couldn't believe it. And ones where it must be how people feel when they're losing their hair. Okay. You look different. You refuse to believe what you think you're seeing. So, and you're just there. Like, nah, surely not. I think it's just the way I'm brushing or needs a wash or something like that. I looked at it. It was I remember it was 4 p.m. Ting was telling me it was 11 a.m. And I was like, I think I'm just reading it wrong. Let me just not look at it and let it figure itself out.
Let me check my pulse.
Yeah. Let me check my pulse. Just make sure everything's okay. A couple days later, I looked at it again. I was like, it's really wrong. It's really, really wrong. And I was like, fuck, man, I'm fed up with this shit. I'm just not even going to send it back. I can't be asked for this again, blah. So, random, I go on ChatGPT and I'm like, I wonder if this is a common issue. And then just search for Cartier, Skeleton, Santos, common faults. It's not telling the time, it keeps stopping, etc. ChatGPT said, sounds like it might be this model that you're talking about. Did you know every 24 to 48 hours, you're supposed to wind it so that you wind it up and then the perpetual motion keeps it going. And if you don't wind it up, it will stop. I said, surely not. Fam, started twisting this joint here just like it told me. Works perfectly fine.
What?
So, hear me out. Then I start backtracking and I'm thinking, let me put my detective hat on. So, when I bought the watch, no one told me how to wind it up. You were there. He definitely didn't say wind it up. You didn't have to wind yours
I
up.
don't have to wind shit up. Mine works by my pulse.
So I don't have to wind shit up. You don't have to wind shit up. He didn't tell me I have to wind anything up. So I'm thinking, clearly the original issue is the same as this one, that I just haven't wound it up. So when I sent it to these man, and they said it's going to be 6 weeks, and then when I called to say 6 weeks has gone by, well, I've gone for it, and they said the problem is so bad that it's going to now take 6 months, they clearly hadn't even looked at it. They're just lying.
Or lost it, or could have, something.
Something. Yeah. Bottom line is they're lying. They don't even know what the problem is. They haven't even looked at it. So that when it's now been 9 months and they're saying, God, the watchmakers are really fucking blood, sweat and tears into fixing your watch for you. It's going to be a few extra months. They still haven't seen it. And then when I get the email saying, the watchmaker's working on your watch. Final update is going to be with you in 4 weeks. In my mind, I'm pretty sure that would have been the first time that they've seen my watch, which would then explain
Why 2 days
why
later?
just 2 days later, the watchmaker would have been like, this prick's not winding it up. Would have just wound it up and then sent it straight to Old Bond Street, which is why it only took 2 days instead of 4 weeks. So they had my watch in a box, not seen, for 9 months. You man. 9 months on a shelf while I suffered
Damn.
to then wind it up, send it back, and then still not tell me.
Yeah, this is what you need to
need
do.
to wind it up. ChatGPT had to tell me.
That's poor. That's very fucking poor.
That's the worst customer experience I've ever experienced in my life.
Damn, bro.
9 months, you man.
The fact, to be fair, it's even worse that they didn't tell you when we bought the watches. Like,
Oh, bro, 100%.
That's barbaric. You
Yeah.
work in a Cartier shop, you understand how Cartier works, you understand the Cartier watches. Surely you should know how that individual piece needs to be worked.
It hurts me, bro.
Damn.
There are utes that have been conceived and delivered in the
God,
time these man took to fix my watch.
Valid.
And broski just wound it up and sent it back.
Damn, man.
I'm livid.
I hate it had to be you, G. That's
Yeah.
annoying. That is annoying.
It rocked my whole perspective on what's real and what's not.
That's annoying.
Because they had a representative just lie to me. Anyway, that bummed me out.
I can imagine, G. Because it's the realization that will murk you.
Yeah,
the
it is.
realization that will murk. Because I'd rather it just be broke. Or just something. Tell me there's something wrong with it.
I'd rather it be broke and then broke again. And then we just have a broke watch. As opposed to such a pathetic.
Damn. 24 to 40.
That's a lot of winding.
That's
I've just been doing, every time I think about it, I've just been doing a little wind. But it's boring.
that is, so wait, you have to wind it and then wind it back to the time?
No, so you set it back to the time. As long as it's got some wind in it, it will just tell the time. So it's, if I just leave it for 3-4 days, it will stop. And then I'll have to set the time again, wind it up, and then it will go.
Okay. And I was gonna say, is there anything in the box like a manual? But then what manual are they gonna give for a watch? It's a watch.
Yeah, they don't really tell you. It should just be the salesperson just going, by the way, round it up.
And bro, the thing is this is what pissed me off as well. When I went to collect it, I wouldn't have even minded if they lied to me again, but at least then just told me as well. So maybe been like, just so you know, this watch was fucked. We tried our best to fix it. Moving forward, make sure you wind it. I'll tell you how to live your life. Just wind it every 48. And then it's less likely to break again.
That's it.
And I would have been like, oh,
The blow.
but he just let me walk out the door. Bastards.
Some more bullshit, man.
Bastards. But at least now we know.
At least now.